What's up, guys? Vic, Cambodian Holiday. I saw a video where Paul Miller um, was posting his top castings of 2016. It wasn't like a nominating thing or anything. He just said he would like to see what other people got from 2016 that they dug on. And I'm a sucker for those, and I like to share it and see your guys' choices. So technically, a couple of these will be considered 2017, but I got them in 2016, so I feel that it's worth a share. So one of the first ones is I have three different ones of these. I have the film reel, and then I think I have two of these regular ones. But Paul, I hope these weren't supposed to be all Hot Wheels. So it's the Bandit Greenlight 77 Trans Am. It's always been one of my favorites all the way back to the Hot Bird, and just for shits and giggles, I'll put my little homemade Burt figure on there. Let y'all check him out. Got the little bandit on there. Just the fucker will zoom in. There it goes. Yeah. Made that little guy. It's pretty cool. Got a little hat on and shit. So that's one of my favorites. And then, having said that, some of them I love the casting. Some of them it's because how I acquired them. And having mentioned that, my friend Heavy Metal 164 Travis, I hadn't mentioned this thing at all, I don't believe, but he sent me this in an AOK box, and I just thought that was outstanding. Really love the way the truck's got part of the bird on it, the black and gold. It's really, really cool. And until recently, I'd never even seen these in Georgia, so that was a real cool surprise from him. And the way Paul did his video is everything was in like sequential order of, I guess, um, from 10 to number one being his top favorite of his castings, which is the 8 crate for him. Mine aren't necessarily like that. I'm just showing you the ones I love. Um, this one too, which I think every friend I have in this whole collecting game, this is one of their favorite castings, whether it be two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. But I was fortunate enough to get this, also from my friend Travis, which was a super cool surprise. Wasn't expecting that either. And my friend Rocky Barker, Irish rock fan, he sent me the Copo Camaro from this same convention, which I am a huge fan of. I wasn't going to put this in the top 10, but this is definitely an honorable mention. Is the Redliners Copo. It's very cool. Okay, and of course, I think a lot of people are waiting on this thing. Obviously, if you follow me, you know I collect these, and I was fortunate enough to get 3 or 4, I guess. And that would be the Redliner Gasser. I collect all the Gassers, but the paint job on that one's pretty dope, and it's a metal base. And then this here, I'm trying to got my buddy Camaro King 67. Ethan has sent me a couple of these. I've found a couple in the wild. I've lucked up with a bunch of different castings of this, but the M2 auto mods Camaros, I really like the fact that they got the roll cage. Some are tubbed out, some are not, but it's really cool. I'm highly anticipating the 67 Camaro that M2 is going to be putting out. I prefer 67 Camaros over 69 Camaros, but either way, very super sick casting. I'm looking to I was just talking to Wayne's Wheels, and some other guys yesterday about maybe trying to go after trading for the chases of all these, like the silver chase and the black and red chase and all that. I'm not sure yet, but if there's a way I can do that without killing my collection too badly, I'd like to try to possibly do that. Then there's this one I'm super stoked to have. Having a Mercury in real life that I need to pump the tires up on and drive. Hadn't drove it in months because of the crazy weather, but I walked right up on this one, and I was really expecting to not be able to find this too easily locally. But the 64 Galaxy Auto World with the teardrop hood, but in reality those cars had like ram air induction. The center set of headlights on those were hollow with dryer vents to force cool air in and out the top of the holes in the hood scoop. And some of these cars come with factory lightweight fenders and trunks and doors and whatnot. And this one's just basic as could be, being like appliance white, and that's what I really love about it. And just that um, they had all the drag racing wars back in the day, so everybody was trying to compete to get the lightest, sickest, fastest super stocks they could. So I definitely hold that in high regards. And this one, I have some of the older ones. This would technically be considered a 2017, but I know my friend Richie and I both, and Bobby T, we all love the 55. That one with a set of row riders is going to be outstanding. I hadn't even cracked it because I only have one so far. Very cool. I always collect those. And then this was one I went totally ape shit over. I was very lucky to find two at the same time. If you follow me, you know I've done wheel swaps on mainline ones before this came out, but I was really, really excited about finding two of these. And that's the 63 Nova Super. Like this car since they brought it out. I like the 14 or 15 Nova wagon they made as a Super. And then, like I say, these are in no particular order, but this is a very recent gift from some clients that are like family to me. They take a lot of interest when they come in and get tattooed. They see a lot of little cars in here and they take interest in it. And they came in to get a session done and brought me this, which I thought was super cool. And the main line and the retro entertainment ones of those I have. Not as crazy about those as that one, the Spectre Flame, and just the fact that it's sought after. My friends got it for me like a Christmas present. Thought it was really cool. And then, of course, there's a couple other random things I'd like to throw in. This is one of the things that I got in 2016 that I wish I at least had one more, if not two, especially one so that I could crack it. But by far, I mean, I think Hot Wheels really kicked ass on this one, and I don't know why, but I've never managed to get another one. But I'd like to open one of those and look at it all the time. You know how it is. Sometimes they look better cracked. The Hornet was definitely a killer piece for them to make. And then this little guy. And then first heard about them, you couldn't really find them. Now you can find them a little easier, but there's just something about it. Not even in wheel swapped one yet, or detail painted or anything, but I don't know, there's just something about it. And I've always been a fan of square body Chevelles, especially the 66, 67. So the leap year car was definitely one that I dug on. Like I say, I'm just throwing a couple extras in there, but this guy here, I thought this was super cool. They always, companies always make the 78 or the IROC. I thought this earlier body style was really cool. And I've been fortunate enough that I have a couple of the whites and a yellow one. One of these is going to get a wheel swap on it. Not that they did a bad job on it. I'm just going to put some Real Riders on. And then my good homie gave me this first and only raw that I have in my collection, and made a video later and said there's a very small amount of those made, and he joked saying that he gave it to me and didn't know that, and hope I enjoy it. And then I think this will probably be the last one. Is some people don't like it in white. I think I have every one of these except for the golf colored so far since I've been collecting, and that's the Track Day Chevelle. I've got the Purple Summit Super, I've got the regular, the Edelbrock, and I think every one of those that's came out so far. I just like the body style. I like race cars and stuff. But yeah, so guys, let me know what you think. And as Paul said, feel free to post up your top 10. I threw some honorable mentions in there, but let us know. Let me know what you think of mine. And peace.